Do you have stacks of pattern paper? It's got your name all over it. It's just sitting there waiting for you to make something with it. If that's you, this is the video class for you. I'm going to teach you how to make 2 of these adorable treat boxes out of 1 piece of 12 by 12 designer series paper. Welcome, welcome, my crafty friends. I'm Dawn, creator at DD Creates Crafts. This is the Facebook page for simple solutions to all your crafty questions. This paper, Unbounded Beauty. If you're in love with it, it goes on sale August 6th. What? Yep, 15% off. All right, are you ready to create some crafts? All right, with your 12 by 12 piece of paper, I want you to cut it at 6 by 12. So you're gonna cut it right in half. That's gonna give you your 2 treat boxes, enough paper to make both. Then the big thing we're gonna do, we're gonna score. Let's put the long side towards the top like I have here. And then with the long side towards the top, you're gonna score at 5 1/4, and then you're gonna score again at 6 3/4. That's gonna create the bottom of your box when we fold it. Now I want you to flip your paper so the short side is at the top of your trimmer. I want you to score at 1 1/2 and again at 4 1/2, 1 1/2 and 4 1/2. All right, now we're gonna put our paper trimmer away that has both a trimming blade and a scoring blade. And before we assemble this, I wanna show you, just so it's easier, simpler, I made us a template. All right, so the straight solid lines are your score lines. And what I wanna teach you right now is how to do this fold, these diagonal folds. What you're gonna do is we're gonna take, I better use my template first. So we're gonna take this line and bring it down to this score line. So you see my little arrow and my dotted lines, you're gonna take it. You may have to, once we fold it, put your fingernail right there, but this fold line, I'm gonna bring it to that score line to score line. And you may need to, I definitely want you to take your bone folder and give it a little burnish, but if you need to, so you don't go too far over or too over, is put your thumbnail right there. So then you're gonna do the same thing on the other score line and bring it to the score line, creating this score line. So that X comes to this X in this direction. And you can see how it forms this diagonal line. All right, you're gonna do that on all 4 sides. I will do a picture of this template. I've got a tutorial, but bottom line, leave a comment, follow DD Creates Crafts, and I will make sure you get a tutorial how to make these boxes for free. So we've got all our score lines, so how do we assemble it? The easiest way to remember and to manipulate it is to fold your long pieces in, and then these diagonal folds go to meet it. They line up right like that. So then you're gonna do it on the other side, fold them in, and then bring the diagonals, and that's what makes your treat box. So it's an open-ended box. It is basically done, except for pinching it together and except for decorating. So if you feel a little more secure, and I do, I want you to take either glue or a tape runner and just a little bitty bit at the top. Go ahead and adhere that down. It's just gonna make your folding and your manipulating a little simpler for you. Technically, the name of this box is a no glue treat box, no adhesive treat box, but I gotta be straight with you, is doing a little bitty bit at the top, it's just gonna make your life simpler. Now for decorating, I just had some of these in my stash, but if you've got some decorative paper clips, or even if you wanna decorate this paper clip, hang some ribbon off it, you can decorate it that way. But how I was taught to do it was to get some ribbon and literally to tie your box closed. So I've just kind of eyeball it. I couldn't even tell you, it's more than 12, probably about 15 inches, your ribbon. And so you're just gonna tie a bow and tie it like you're tying a shoe. I do right over left, and then I make a loop on the right side, and then the left side goes over top, and then hold it as taut and tight as you can, and tuck your loop in there and give it a pull. Done. And so if you don't like your loops, pull on the tails. The loops will be too small, and then give them a tug and just keep manipulating. And now you can take your paper clip off, push your little ribbon up a little, and that's gonna be what holds your box closed. Cute, right? Now to make a coordinating circle for decorating, this color is called Summer Splash, and it matches the Designer Series paper. So this is a 2 3/8 punch that I punched the circle, and I'm gonna glue that flat or adhere it or use your tape runner, whatever you wanna do in the whole wide world. And I'm gonna adhere this flat. I keep saying glue. One, I use glue a lot. I love glue for the wiggle room that it allows me and the time it allows me before it dries just to adhere it flat. But the method to my madness is with my ephemera and my what would you call that, banner that I stamped the sentiment. I am gonna pop them all up with the dimensionals. So I'll get that out of the way, and let's put this like this. It's popped up, it's looking so stinking cute, and we'll do the same with our label. This I've done, it's called Just For You, because it's like so stinking cute. And I want to show, I do have it handled. This particular stamp set is called Labeled With Love. So a lot of generic scent. Last but not least, I'm going to add us a little matchy bling. So where do we want the bling? You could put it right here. You could put it up towards the top near your ribbon, right on the, what you call it? Let's put it towards the top. How pretty would that be? This is your treat box. What? It is so stinking cute. So you can see with different colors, different size, banners, how everything looks. So what do you think? Are you gonna make these? Are you gonna make one? Do you love this paper? And what do you think of the whole project? I want you to remember to tell me what you like best about the treat box, or tell me if you want the PDF tutorial. I want you to remember to follow DD Creates Crafts so you can find me again. And I also want you to go to like this, boop, and hit the heart button. Thanks for watching, you guys. I appreciate you being here. Bye now.